Onward. I don't think we can actually get to work at Dunkelberg yet. This counts as a major city. It's nice profit. It's almost 100 gold each. I think the boys have earned a drink. I really pissed them off by missing that payday. How was I doing this? Like that. Cheer up, boys. Ah, oh, Gungnir. Drunky. What you got? Delivery day to the west. And an escort 3 days to the west. The delivery. And we should check in on that little hut there, see if those ghosts are still there. Escort 4 days to the north. Thanks. Ooh, that's tempting. Where is the Fletcher on this map? I need to go buy some ammo. Weaponsmith, taxidermist. Oh, there it is. Still will pop in its saddle though. Secure symmetry of the poor, certainly. Rich veins, uncut gems, or copper ingots. So I was hoping that there would actually be a gem mine here, but it looks like it's only copper ingots, unfortunately. Notice a mutt a few miles back. We need a mascot. Take it in. Welcome, battle brother. Wait, I could have sworn we have a houndsmaster. No, we don't. Okay. Not tonight, Duck Yours. I'm gonna do 2 more hours of this and then that's it. I'm kind of getting a little bored of Smite. Like, I enjoyed it a bit, but you know. Noctis. I think if I play MOBA again, it'll be Dota. I need to play Dota again. Actually, I should make sure that I have bandages. These Noctis inflict bleeding wounds. That's a lot. How many skulls is this mission? This was a 2 skull. This is a lot of Noctis. Okay, as long as we get the high ground here, we should be fine. That's not high ground. I'll go there and there. Really hope Emmanuel can make it to that place there. It'll determine a lot about how this battle's gonna go. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4 level 2s. Okay, so if I read the terrain correctly, I thought there was a hole there. Fortunately not. With Tobit there. Oh, for fuck's sake, Gungnir. He's drunk, isn't he? No, he's not. He just missed his spear stab immediately. Not good enough, boys. Not good enough. Nice. Ah, no stun. I want to stab that nerd, but I don't have anyone to move into that square. Now we're getting overrun. This is bad. I kind of have to stay in that position because otherwise this Nocte goes north, but I'll run away. It's not what I thought he would do. I thought he would slip through them. Now he's at height disadvantage. Fuck. This is getting out of hand. Now there are 5 of them. Shit. Come on, lads. Go hit your shots here. We need to kill these fucking things. Let's focus that one. Just hope we can do enough damage and break their morale. Excellent, just like that. Okay, full mech, you're in big trouble. That's a problem too. Good dodging though, Ikri. Nice. Jet. Warwolf. How many in a row has he missed? That was important. We needed that. There's a sound I want to hear. I want to hear the sound of these things getting stabbed. Whoa! I'm gonna keep getting kills with Oimaru wherever I can. Hope we can get chain morale breaks. They're all fleeing. Russian is saved. Unless one of them get their morale back. Good boy. Nice one, Lord. Ah! Don't kill that one. It just gives this one a free corpse to eat. Yeah, just here's a problem now. You want to move forward? Oh no, he's fleeing, so it's fine. I was worried that he might be one-shottable by that one, but didn't realize his morale had shattered fully. Oh, thank goodness for the headshot. Down you go, big boy. One more hit, come on. God, this is a fucking tough fight. For not great payment, frankly. Anyways, we should do it. Shall not complain. Although I do need a delivery mission now for some of these wounds to be able to heal. I like the +4 on the melee defense, but these +1s on the melee skill is abominable. Oh, Mac, level 5 spear tank. Do we just take spear mastery at this point? Make his fatigue go further? I think we do. Makes him fatigue neutral if he attacks twice. Pick up student to keep accelerating. Actually, yeah. 3 + 3 and +4 on the resolve is good. Stobbie's builds, raiders. Student gifted rotation recover. Student gifted rotation recover. And I'm going to take the +3 just to get his resolve to 50. So now I can leave his resolve. I don't have to level up anymore. So for all his following levels, it's just going to be melee skill, melee defense, and fatigue probably. Or fatigue / hit points. If I give him Colossus, that'll get him up to 76, 77, which is like... I was thinking of making him heavy armor wearing, but there's no way he's going to have enough fatigue for heavy. Well, give him a few more levels. At level 7, I'll decide. I mean, I've got plenty of fatigue, but hit points 60 is about as low as you can go. Let's see, for the archers, student, yes. Quick hands, yes. Then recover. Then bow mastery. Then anticipation, footwork, nimble. I think I need to switch up my build here. I think I might take... Got quick hands. I think I might go... recover, throwing mastery, footwork, bow mastery, nimble. Right, so archer is student, quick hands. Recover, yes. At 5 we take throwing. At 6 anticipation. No, at 6 we take footwork. At 7 we take nimble. 8 we pick up bow mastery. At that point we should have enough ranged skill to start killing enemy ranged fighters. At 9 we'll take bullseye. At 10 we'll take berserk. Then we'll go back for bags and belts and executioner, which completes the hybrid archer build. Warwolf we can level a little bit differently. We just know that with his ranged skill. Actually, once he's at 11, he'll be competent, especially as a throwing weapon user. Stick to the build. He's just going to be completely pants for the longest time. I've got no ammunition. Baby. One thing I'm loving about this background is I can just keep on buying these resources, because that gives us such good profit. I should make another Nacht trophy. Manual, 50 resolve, we should be fine. 47, 48, 46, round 50. Oh, look at that. It's a Valdemar's Hail. And very rare weapon, built from valuable and strong materials. Despite its ceremonial look, makes for a terrifying tool of destruction. Chance to hit the head plus 21 and only 7 max fatigue. Scary. Ooh, Alps. We can take on Alps. I want to put into practice what I was talking about with the way you need to fight Alps. In fact, our injured lads can sit this one out. As long as my lads are using a weapon that can attack over 2 squares, then these Alps shouldn't be that scary. I really don't like this latest Alp rework. I thought they had it about as good as it could be in the previous version. They just stick together. Let them come in. I don't know what they're doing. They normally start right around you. That's a bit strange. Are they fleeing? No, here they come. So you just attack. The key is not to move towards them, because as soon as you move towards them, then they keep moving out in these circles and you can't reach them. Just don't move, just attack if they're in range. And also, the other advantage is by staying together like this, you can wake each other up a lot easier as well. Weird. I don't like this new version of the Alps. One down. So that Alp hurt him and put him straight back to sleep. A little surprising that they can do 2 actions in 1 turn, but noted. See, now we're getting the issue where you move towards him. But there's only 1 left, so should be fine. Weird, isn't it? Oh, running away, eh? Set the dog on him. Alp skin, Alp eyeball, good. All important crafting materials. I do kind of like that in this version of the Alps, they're a lot easier to deal with. So I'm happier to fight them earlier on. Put my doggy to sleep. What? Two third eyes and some parched skin. Easy. That's weird, isn't it? It's just, I don't know, this is weird. I'm not a fan. Where will shields go? Wait a second, I'm all messed up now on who's where. I am completely I've confused myself completely what my setup was. Oh yeah, we had the swords on the outside flank. Yes. Like so. And then we had that lad. With this kind of accuracy, I need a better weapon for him. Two best lads on the outside flanks. That's Gungnir, Manuel. However, Akhter Nicholas needs to be on the outside flank. Correct. Correct. Oh, yeah, we didn't actually get paid to do that. I could have sworn we were given a mission. Escort to Donnerstad, no. Return the golden. I got injured lads. Now's not the time. I need a nice delivery mission now. Let's click. Reskill. Drive off brigands. That's going to be too hard for us now. That's going to be raiders and marksmen. Been down here for a while. Let's go to Dawnthal. Established settlement. I think Dawntal's where we bought the dyes last time. Oh yes, this is where the hunters are. Eugen Fletcher. Range defense, melee defense, and initiative. That is dreadful. What's this? Whoops, I didn't even look. One of the tracks turns around to the staff. Damn. It points in fatigue and arm melee skill. I'm pretty sure Verundox actually is on the front line then with at Gudendog. I mean, he's got really good fatigue. I could give him the hand axe. I think I prefer the hand axe. But I don't want to tighten up the formation really. I want to leave that open. Gudendog. There's a candidate for the hand axe. 671, nice. 4, 69. Please don't have marksman. Ugh. Gonna be a hard one. But it should be doable at night time. How long till we healed up? 2 to 4 days. I really hope the night time is enough for them to make them come towards us. Damn it. They're gonna give me that shot, I'm gonna take it. Force these nerds to come towards us. I really gotta push now and see if I can get a hunter or two. It's gonna make such a difference. You know, this nerd moves forward and attacks this next turn. I don't like this. Let's move all the way back. We'll put Onimaru there. Give him the height advantage and get well away from this little horrible choke point. Fuck. Indeed, the hunt for the hunter. This is very familiar territory for me though. In every single campaign, it's such a struggle getting your hunters. But once you do, it makes such a gigantic difference. Just the way the whole game plays. As soon as you're going to start out-shooting these raiders, it's a different game. That marksman shouldn't be able to hit us from there. It's nighttime. His vision should be reduced by 3, giving him 4 vision. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, I forgot to move lesser. Peck. And now on the next turn, my archer can start peppering them with height advantage. It's 2 tier 2 crossbows though, which is obviously the worst thing to have to deal with. Should be fine for 1 more turn with nighttime being effect. Come forward, expose yourselves. That dude is scary. I like his armor, but we can't think about armor. All we can think about is getting through this without any fatalities. That's our only concern. Fuck, that's scary. I am not going to move forward. I think the high ground here is too important for ration. Tighten up the formation. 11%. I gotta take these shots because if I can hit these guys. Oh, Onimaru!
Woo! You know you did.
No! With the double kill.
You know you did.
That deserves a rejoicing.
And there was much rejoicing.
Onimaru with his casual little 66 range skill, quick shots. That was awesome. Hey. Oh, ow. Ow. Oh, look at the cheers. Keep fighting. Get them, boys. What was that lad carrying? He was carrying, I'm not sure, but he's given me a chance to close in on that marksman, so I'm going to take it. Ah, baited. I do that so often. But now it's time to charge. Charge! Charge! I've said it before, I'll say it again. I want to see a mod where the marksmen actually throw livestock at you. Fetch a la vache. Quoi? Fetch a la vache. Oh, you motherfucking marksman, dudes. Marksman. That's the thing. What unit has killed more of my brothers than any other one? It's without question the bandit marksman. Until he bleeds to death. 3 more turns. He's good. This could be a great haul for us if we could just get through this now. Mustn't forget to treat that grazed neck. Can I treat it? I can, as long as that dude is fleeing. Okay. Noted. Onimaru is the MVP in that fight though, without question. Those 2 little headshots were incredible. Have we still got our dog? Release the dog. Catch that marksman. Don't let him get away, boys. Right, Lord. Sir, fetch. Get him. Oh God, Tobit. Get behind someone. I wouldn't put it past this marksman to just spite shoot a bolt into his face, but he's out of range. Good boy, Lord. Oh, this fucking... First you shoot Tobit in the face, then you hit my dog. Right. Engage John Wick protocol. Murder. If he killed my dog, piss on this thing's corpse. Right, he's good and surrounded. Let's have a little marksman gangbang. Good. Well fought, man. That was rough. I got the basic mail. Yes. And a crossbow. Excellent. Yes. Let's collect our pay. And only Mario. Actually use that crossbow. It's a bit more forgiving at lower levels. Well done, boys. Well fought. Level 5 torture. Is it time to take Cleaver Mastery? I think it is. He's approaching 70 accuracy. And if we keep doing these fights, we can start collecting Scramasaxes. It's a little surprising we haven't gotten any Scramasaxes yet. Normally you can't move without tripping over a Scramasax in this fucking game. Hate to give a +1 there, but... At least offset some of that horrible ranged defense. Torturers go gifted, fast adaptation, rotation. Polearm user. Yep, skill. And nice around 50 resolve. Rotation. Got a butter knife on the front line. A butter knife. Two-handed wooden flail. Are we going to use that? I don't think so. Two-handed mace is nice, but doesn't really fit in with what we're going for. Let's think about what, actually, looking at this banner, what colors are we going to have for this playthrough? When we paint the shields, it'll be mostly like a maroon and gold, so red and yellow. I suppose we'll fit with that. Straight red. Okay. Oh, wait. Someone's got to carry the nets. Wolf. Might as well. Paragon and Turbot Schnicksen. Keep using the Gudendag. Once we eventually start upgrading these militia spears with boar spears, then the boar spears will outdo the damage of the Gudendag. 2 boar spear hits is more than 1 Gudendag hit. Find a boy and girl looking up at a tree. The girl throws her hands up. Help them get their cat out of the tree. Try and knock it down with an arrow. Move. Rest in peace, kitty. It's funny because sometimes doing that gives a mood boost. I think maybe it depends on the type of brother that does it. Nope. Nope. 483, that's pretty expensive actually. Before I forget, I might as well give that dog to someone. What was this mission? This was hunt down what terrorizes. I need to have my wounds get healed up though. It's not great. Gosh, look at that. Ugh. Well, it's plus 20% chance to hit, so. At least I need my armor to get repaired. Also, I'm noticing that we're getting paid markedly less than we otherwise would. 21 Nachtzeers for a 2 skull. We've been baited, lads. We are going to have to find a group of soldiers. That is campaign-endingly scary. We've actually had no fewer than 2 campaigns ended by having our faces eaten by Nachtzeers. Well, we needed time to heal anyway, so. That trading caravan won't be enough to help us. We need soldiers or a mercenary group. Maybe a supply caravan if we'll have some soldiers in it, but it'd have to be a big one. There we go, the Grudge Bringers. Hello, lads. Fancy meeting you here. What a coincidence. Sell all the shit in a major city only. That's cheap, I'll take that. Now, I've got 2 shit archers already. My next 2 archers need to be, very, very good. They need to be hunters. It is still Nachtzeers though, so let's go for the standard Nachtzeer approach. With the exception of Rashan, who's already got Cleaver Mastery, so 12 fatigue. Interestingly, how much fatigue is it for someone who doesn't have the mastery? It's 15. No, but he does need to maintain a spear wall. I suppose he can switch to the whip if it becomes useful for him to do so. This is literally a shit ton of Nachtzeers. I think we're getting paid like 600 gold for this. This is so not worth it for the danger we're being exposed to. See, what we're doing here is we are creatively synergizing dynamically with some other industry leaders, the Grudge Bringers. Don't kill them at range. They're just going to get bigger and scarier, you fools. Get the side down, Ration. Ilmac. That was no bueno. Yeah. For 21, even though they're level 1s. Although it's been given to us by a village that we aren't that friendly with, so maybe that's why. But the thing is that we know that with this background, it's a much harder start. So we're just going to stick it out, and I think once because remember, we're going to gain renown at half the usual rate. And renown affects your pay, so... Oh! Nice javelining, my friend. Nice! What was the hit chance there for Onimaru? That was 60%, which is not that dreadful. He's only got 60 ranged skills, so... Approach a Viking. Mr. Namor, I tend to stream from 7 PM Central European Standard Time. So I'm on Johannesburg time, which is on CEST. So it is now 10 PM for me. And I've been live for 3 hours. So whatever the time is for you now, 3 hours earlier is when I normally start. Follow my man. So Viking, it's been a bit of a weird start, frankly. The first 3 weeks were like super encouraging with how much money we were making, but then I hired too many brothers too fast, and we've plateaued a bit. But we're getting to like level 5 and above on most of the frontline boys. We've got 2 archers who are dreadful, but they'll become okay with throwing weapons later on. And now it's just a case of trying to get as much money so that we can buy hunters. A hunt for hunters, if you will. But as I was just saying, this is a shitty beginning start for this background, but once we get established... Okay, thanks. Well, Gungnir is in and he's doing a great job. He's one of the better guys. That there's a concern. Ow! Great shot, mate. Damn it. We could have an issue here. If that Nachtse hits Warwolf twice, he could die. But the Warwolf is a terrible, terrible brother. So his death wouldn't be much of a rotation saves lives. There you go. I don't think so, Modern. Also, I can't remember what the name was you submitted. There's like 170 submitted names now. Oh, just Modern. It's on the list. I really wanted to give everybody the very best chance to get their name in the actual game. Back to Dawnfell. Well, Grudgebringers, pleasure working with you, gentlemen. Well fought. We've got a bit of a Nachtse infestation in the southern part of the map. 410 crowns they paid us for that. But then this is the trade-off. Figure that dies for 377 and ammo for nice and cheap. Come, give me a hunter. Please. Loads of resolve. Ranged skill. No, not good enough. Oh, come on. Well, the hunt for hunters is always oh, fuck, quite tricky. I think that's the same group of raiders that have been kicking around for who knows how long now. Also, I do not want to fight that. That's upwards of 3 geists. I've only got 1 lad with a whip. I want at least, you know, 3 or 4 whips. Okay, level 5 Warhammer user. Let's go to the builds. Raider lad. Student, yes. Gifted, yes. Rotation, yes. Recover. Recover at 5 for the Warhammer boys. Spear tank lad. Let's keep piling on the fatigue. Boss gifted. Rotation. Archer. Oh god. Barwolf, you are terrible. Yeah, south is you are right, it is the bone zone. They're Rondox. I actually want to give him his weapon spec at level 5. Just because, no, actually I don't have a whip for him, so I can come back for weapon spec on him. Go student. What's encouraging is almost everybody has the required resolve now, so from now on most of my frontline boys are not going to have to, you know, quote unquote waste level ups on resolve, and it can all just be melee defense, melee skill, fatigue. Ration, why don't you use just the battle whip? The lads around you can strip armor and then you can just whip the living, but Jesus. I mean, there is a butcher's cleaver there, you may as well use it. It's amazing to me that we are like 50 days in and we don't have any Scramasaxes yet. Scramasai? Scramasaxes? Scramai. Scramasax... Scramasaxon. It's a mystery. Now these undead nerds gonna go at us? No. Okay, let's just send one nerd in here to go get this for us. Who is the 3 unlucky nerds in? Finding and bagging it, easy, good. And can we safely retreat? I think we probably can. The money. Oh yeah, we desperately need military cleavers, but we're a ways away from getting them. Generally, I find that I don't need to buy them. It tends to be one of the more common weapons that I find on leaders, bandit leaders. 350 for dyes. Gimme. Yes. King, please. That's not. I can actually make a profit off this wine. I could flip that for profit. At least the ammunition situation is sorted. Right. Dawnthal, we'll be back. How's morale, boys? You fancy a drink? Let's have a drink. You've earned a drink. Cheers. I normally see the fails, maces, and swords. Yeah, I kind of wish that they would tweak the incidence of appearance of some of the more exotic weapons. Like finding bardishas is actually quite difficult, and three-headed flails. Where we're going? A day to the east. Fine. I tried a Northern Raider playthrough offline where I wanted to give everybody, every single one of them, axe specialization, and I wanted to use bardishas in the center of the formation. Be able to use split. But I was like 160 days in and I'd only found 2 bardishas. What I would also quite like is, maybe this could be modded, you know, you can like go to a weaponsmith and say, make me a particular weapon, and then he'll say, okay, cool, come back in 2 days. And then one just appears there. Bought for 350, we can make more than that. The hand axe. Don't need. Sword I don't need. So the money isn't looking great, lads, but we just got to keep at it. 3 days to the northwest, that's totally fine. Cat potion is a good one. Increasing your initiative. Oh, here we go. Lionheart. This is a super important potion, and we'll make it a little bit later on. This increases resolve by 40, so when it comes time to fight undead with a Geist in, give that to your bannerman. Increases resolve, which then has a knock-on effect of increasing the resolve of everybody in range of his banner. It's a very good, very important potion. That's 653. That's what I'm talking about. That's over 300 gold profit. Cha-ching. Right, so let's not burn away all this money immediately. I want to keep hitting Dawnthal. Or any other city that might have a Fletcher or Hunter's cabins. Or Valheim, maybe we should go buy some dogs now while we can. We've got 2 dogs. I believe so. Blankenstedt. Yes, and especially I maxed that out with Blankenstedt because it's the only major trade city in the south. And most of these cities have trade goods. But if I want to get hunters, I need to spend more time at Dawnthal. I'll just buy war dog armor because we've got 1 unarmored dog already. And that gives us 2 dogs now, so that's fine. And now that I think about it, just looking at our armor, considering we're 65 days in, our armor is terrible. Totem of Skulls. Oh god, okay, so Greenskin Invasion is going to be the first late game crisis. And getting the notification at day 65 indicates it's going to become active sooner rather than later. That's going to be... We're not going to be able to get too involved in that late game crisis. Let's see. But honestly, it's quite normal for me to not be able to get that involved with the first late game crisis. It's not uncommon. I'm not averse to buying one of those witch hunters as well. Money's quite a little tight right now. They're aggressive. They are. Take. Good barbarians, thank you. Grave robbers are plundering. Fine. Tilted gravestones. This should be easy enough. Let's quickly make Lionheart Potion. Keep our eyes out for a potential ranged fighter. That's 40 resolve. It's so good. Artes. Oh, and especially if it's in a forest, shouldn't be too difficult. Gotta say, hellish conditions for fighting. Oh god, and there's a big boy. Get those nets out. Let's just think about this. Let's put Gungnir there. So Verondox. Actually, let's just maintain a straight line here. We can squeeze everybody in then. Ikri. Tobert. Who's carrying the nets? Someone here is carrying nets. Fairly certain. Quite javelin time yet. Oh, and you need to hit those. He's fleeing, that'll do. And 9. Looks like this is all of them. That's not too bad. Also, I think like stunned targets should be easier to hit. Don't you think? Like there should be a melee defense debuff against stunned targets. I mean, if you're stunned, how are you defending yourself? That seems crazy, but Nix, the partner, ain't scared of nobody. Fucking attacking. I would have thought that dude would try to swallow. Oh, it's lack of action points. He'll swallow someone now on this turn. There you go. Nom, nom, nom. Oh, they can be stunned. Awesome. Okay, I didn't realize that. Nice bonus. You cheeky fuck. I thought he was fleeing. I think that'll be it. Yeah, off you go. Well fought, boys, well fought. So we took a little bit of armor damage there, but that went about as well as we could have hoped for. Let's say it's level 5, so this now should give us the raise the troops morale ambition, rally the troops ambition, I mean. Excellent. Let's take a look at the levels on the front line. We've got level 5, 5, 5, 5, and 5. Okay. We are now in the position where we can start taking on brigand raiders with reasonable confidence. We still do got to be careful. They are still super dangerous. But we're in a position where we can fight raiders and back ourselves to not have anyone die. We've got plenty of rotation. We've got some guys up to 70 melee skill. We've got a full group of 12 lads. We've got nets. Excellent. We were unsure at first about assigning Lesser to this important task, but yada yada yada. He's very good. And 90 resolve at only level 5. That's pretty damn promising, I think. I mean, he's got 3 stars. He's going to get to, I think, 130, 120, 130. Plus 40 resolve when using Lionheart, giving him 170, so he should be exceptionally good when it matters most. That is fucking scary. It's expensive, I don't like that. Come on, give me a Fletcher that isn't a complete fucking... Okay, ranged skill, initiative, fatigue. Insecure sucks. No. Like, I'd love another wild man, but that's half our money. Ian and Griff, how you feeling, mate? Ooh, that's worth seeing what his base numbers are. It's unlikely he'll be usable. Yeah, see, too low. The 3 stars in range skill is nice, but it doesn't matter. You kind of have to hope that that guy would have rolled max on his ranged stats, which would have been high 40s. Which still wouldn't have been great, but if you combine that with the 3 stars, he might have been, you know, usable. The campaign is, it's been a very, very rough, this is 3 hours now this evening. I made the rookie mistake of hiring too many lads too quickly. We're up to 12, and that has diluted the XP pool and really gimped our progress. And I'm also feeling the effects of gaining renown at half the rate. It's noticeable how less the contracts actually pay you. Catch the other noble houses? No, we're nowhere near that. This is the next one we can do. Set aside skirmishes and defeat a group. We need to get to 1060 before we can work for the noble houses, and we're not even halfway yet. It's gonna take a fucking long time before we can work for the noble houses. And this is the thief telling his story about... Oh no, it's the thief talking to the poacher, I think, about poaching. The morale boost is nice. This ambition shouldn't be too hard to get. We're just gotta find a big old group of zombies. What you got for us? Escort 2 days to the northwest. Come delivery to the south. Perfect. Dawnfell. That's exactly where I want to go, and that's a nice payday as well. Follow the tracks. Let's do this first, and then we'll take that delivery down to the south. I haven't thought about buying armor at all. I mean, leather scale and Saleh helmets are what we need, but we're just gonna have to back ourselves to scavenge armor. I need to be buying particular weapons. We have one of the minimum 4 whips we need. A marksman, a leader, and some raiders. Oof. Right, that was Warwolf with nets. Even as a nighttime fight, that's going to be nasty. One marksman, 5 raiders, and a leader. I'll have to wait the whole fucking day before I can do this. Obviously, fighting this at night is not an option. That marksman will just ruin us. I actually don't want the supply caravan helping us, because this is a fight we can do. I don't want anyone damaging that leader's armor and weapon. Come get out of the fucking forest, go to the plains, you dumbasses. It's dusk. Night time. Brigands. No necromancer. Good. Engage. A pike. Boar spears. Stobbie.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Anyone I can hit with this? Really no. That's a half decent shot, but wait. Ooh, that is scary. That axe is very scary. I can expect these nerds to hit the southern flank, so I kind of have to move Gungnir there. Now, this is all about trying to kill these dudes as quick as possible. So fuck you! With your 14% chance hit. I hate marksmen almost as much as I hate goblins. Marksmen are the worst. So we're off to a friggin' dreadful start. Right, mother. That's two 14% chances in a row. Breathe. Now Russian is in so much trouble. Now this forces me to go like all out attack pretty much, which I didn't want to do. I need that brigand marksman, that marksman raider to go down. Varondox, if he moves forward, I can't have him in contact with two of these things. Just one hit with that pike, and Ration's gonna die. Ration's our best torturer. I'm so fucking annoyed. I swear this game sometimes does my fucking head in. Come on, lads. Gonna land these hits. That raider is almost dead. Fuck this. We said this was a safe scum campaign. And if two 14% shots in a row, it doesn't justify a quick safe scum. I don't know what the hell does. Dirty fucking brigand marksman. What the fuck? 16% chance and he hits. So that marksman now has made 3 attacks in a row. 16 hit, 14 hit, 14 hit. God marksman. But this is a much more favorable setup for us. This is much better. Kind of no point while that dude has armor. Tobit, you are in danger. Have to try to move you. Good game. Nice. Needed that. Oi! Give me that skirmish axe. Like, it's tempting to go surround him there, but then I'm at height disadvantage against that nerd. So, how about no? We need one more hit on that dude. This leader, forget trying to stab him for armor, it's far too dangerous. Yes, give me that skirmish axe. One more hit from that pike and I'm dead. %56 chance is pretty damn good. Not good enough. The lack of shield destruction is noticeable. But like needing to destroy shields, I think is more of an early game thing. Just stick with it. We'll get to a position where we don't need the shield breaking ability. Oh, fucker. What was that? What was that? Thrust. Quick shot, 27% chance. That's two 14s, a 16 and a 27. This is a god marksman. Quickly, boys, slay him. I mean, if you think back to the 13th Legion, like once we were 150 days plus, I didn't feel like we were really suffering because we didn't have any way to break shields. I mean, it's always nice, but you know, it's not mandatory. And I used to have, remember I had this fucking marksman with a 5% stab and he fucking gets it. Two 14s, a 16, a 27, and a 5. Fucking triggered, boys. I'm so triggered. We're going to figure out some way to kill this marksman that does justice to the absolute bullshit that he's inflicted on us. Look at this, guys are too wounded, can't get near him. Have our dog eat him alive, that could be about right. Holy balls, man. Nasal helmet's nice, the fighting axe is amazing, the boar spear is amazing, amazing. So we got a bunch of gear that we needed badly. But holy shit, they made us pay a price for it. And now we get to see the armor drip down finally. Woo! Damn! That was some serious bullshit. Who on the back line has the highest accuracy? I think Verondox needs to come to the front line now with that stat line. Paragon 2 with 60. Well, the thing is, yeah, we'll send Paragon to the front once he gets a Skirmissax. I mean, Verondox also. The next two Skirmissexes we can get on our torturers. God, I'm so fucking triggered. Oh my god. That was something else, wasn't it? And I would actually like to get Paragon to the front line. That means then Warwolf doesn't have to use the Gutenberg, but Warwolf, maybe he can start using the crossbow. mean, he's actually got, 52 ranged. Obviously, it's pretty poo, but better than nothing. Better than his 49 melee skill. Good lord, what a fuck. Oh god, what a battle. We'll go to the temple to go heal up, but I just want to make sure that there isn't maybe a whip that we can buy here at Gronenfest. And we were just here, and there's nothing. Sell all the things that we don't need. That. We need food, that's for sure. Oh, look at that. That's too expensive. 504 for a basic mail, I think, is worth paying. Don't you fucking dare. Goblin. Trash goblin scum. Ugh. I really want that military cleaver. It's 2,100. We need another 1,000 gold. We're gonna get paid 540 for this. Technically, I could sell that that hand axe we got. It'll give me 500. Cutting off 2 days to the southwest. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna stop there because I'm so fucking triggered. Holy shit, that was an insane battle. I had to save scum it. But let's just go over it again. I mean, there were some shots that he took and missed, but that one marksman in that one battle landed 1 5% shot, 2 14s, a 16 and a 27. Okay, it's day 72. We've not made great progress, but we are getting there. We've got 12 lads, all level 5 up front. 4, 3, 5, and like almost level 5 across the board. It's not dreadful. We're getting there. It's 3.6 Rontgen. Not bad, but also not terrible. Alright lads, thanks for watching. See you next time.